Team Maui.
What's up, guys? Team Maui back on the Team Maui podcast. Today we are joined with Ben. Say hi, Ben.
Hey everybody, when
We got
we're actually ready now, just so everybody knows, we're on take two.
take two, take two, take two. Cobey, he's drinking water.
What's going on, guys? How's it going?
And we got Easton.
So,
Um, Today we're just gonna talk about some new cards that just got revealed like not even 10 minutes ago. Some four new art breaks. Then we're going to talk about Burst Protocol and kind of the meta that's going to be coming up for the next format and for YCS Richmond. At this point, we've kind of figured out we're probably not getting a ban list until Richmond, so we're kind of flying into the unknown going into the YCS. So let's get into it.
Whatever, we're just chilling until February.
For real. You want to start with new cards? You want to start with Burst Protocol talk?
I think we talk about Burst Protocol. I think we've all had a better chance after looking at a bit of the cards that come out. And I don't know about you guys. I watch a lot of DB Grinder. There's a whole Iron Man tournament. It's like $1,500 or whatever. And
a lot of DB Grinder, don't you?
I do. I watch a lot of DB Grinder just because it pops up. And I've been seeing a lot of cool tech. I've been seeing a lot of stuff going on. So I figured, why not take a look at it all?
All right. Kobe, you want to kick us off with some Draco Tail?
Yes, absolutely. So this is just my list. It's not perfect by any means. It's actually barely changed since my regional, but I will show it. So it's a pretty standard hand trap list. You got the 3 Ash, the 3 Fua, the 3 Nib. It is a little odd though because now you're with the addition of your Fallen of the White Dragons and your Ecclesias, you actually only play 9, 10 standard hand traps, 13 with 5 mana. Some people might think that's a little too low. The entire side other than Fenrir's is hand traps. So for those formats or for those matchups where you need the hand traps or you're just going second and you're like, okay, maybe I don't need the Fallen of the White Dragons and the Ecclesias and stuff like that, then you can board into whatever hand trap would fit the situation. But it's pretty standard. I mean, you got your Ash, Cartesia, Mag. Ecclesia is new because we have the Fallen of the White Dragon. Fallen of the White Dragon opens up this deck a lot. Fallen of the White Dragon as a start without using your normal summon guarantees you the Fallen of the Virtuous in the end phase. It gives you a Cartesia on field, and it gives you Ecclesia the Black Dragon coming back in the end phase, so on your opponent's turn, you can activate its effect, summon Albaz from deck, and then fuse into whatever you want. On top, and it doesn't conflict with anything the deck already does outside of Branded Fusion.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it's just a tight list.
Why are you playing that Ecclesia? That's
This
not the right one. Yeah.
This is not the right Ecclesia. Oh my goodness. This is the right Ecclesia.
Like, bro, how are you gonna summon Fallen Albaz? Because you're gonna need to be able to summon her so you can summon Fallen Albaz on your opponent's turn.
Oops.
Well, no, so the combo, yeah, that was a big accident, my bad, guys. The combo is Fallen, Summon Ecclesia, Synchro into this Ecclesia,
Yeah.
and then this Ecclesia comes back during the end phase,
Yeah.
does it not? Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and
yeah,
then
you use its effect.
its effect to summon Fallen of Alvas from deck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You don't have to have incredible Ecclesia. That's the other thing that I think is great. Is Cartesia and Ecclesia during the end phase have the option to go back to your hand. And we know how good that is just with normal Cartesia already. But Incredible Ecclesia allows you to not add it back to your hand. In fact, sometimes you don't want to, because you can use the second effect of the Fallen and the Virtuous. If you have an Ecclesia monster in your graveyard, target a monster in either graveyard, special summon it to your field. A bonus interruption, especially in the mirror, where a pop doesn't really do too much for you unless you're trying to dodge a flame. It's just it just works really well. I can't
Dang.
lie.
I didn't even read that second effect of Fallen the Virtuous to like start messing with. That's
Mhm.
awesome.
Yeah,
It doesn't
it's
become
pretty great.
relevant until
No,
new
it's
shit comes out.
Yeah, no, now it's super relevant. Now that card has way more purpose. Sweet, love that.
The more you know.
That's why I'm glad
and
I bought my Starlights when I did.
if you notice, I am not playing the new Draco Tail Fusion. I have seen some people like Pack is currently testing it. And honestly, for what this card does, I don't think it's worth it.
It's not.
Yeah, we've
I don't know
talked
what
about
card
it extenuously on this podcast, and it's not very good.
I will say I would cut SP for Dragon that Devours the Dogma.
Hmm.
And then also,
I think you should also be playing two Albion.
I could see to Albion, and
I
I
agree with
don't
that one.
necessarily disagree with you. There's not much here that I would want to cut. If I was to cut anything, I would cut the Seals and the Spirit, which I could see. I could see cutting Seals and Spirit, and if that was the case, I would play another Secretarion and another Albaz. Oh, not Albaz, Albion. And honestly, I would like to, somewhere in here, maybe even just in the side, an Alba Lenitus.
That card gets really good after Burst
It's really
Protocol.
good. The more Dragon Link you see, the better the card gets.
Absolutely.
I guess
That card destroys a Dragon Link board.
there is
on.
reason to say. Oh, Ben's left. Ben's gone.
This one?
Yeah.
That's the one.
All right, bet. Yeah.
There's a world where you cut the dragon that devours the dogma. It means that you can't send Fallen and the Virtuous to you can't send it off of Fallen and the Virtuous and then add one again, and it's a slightly worse Super Poly target. But Super Poly Albaz, you know. But it adds you Branded Fusion, which I think is close enough, especially if you're running 2 Albion. There's room. What I'm saying is there's so much room for innovation within the deck. The deck list itself, before Burst Protocol, was just it was solved. The deck was solved. Everybody knew what the best cards to play in it were. And besides some small tech choices with your hand traps, the deck was solved. And now with this new format, even without a ban list, you're seeing all kinds of crazy stuff pop up. I saw a list that was playing Serenir. That was actually doing quite well. I saw lists that were on no hand traps, 3 Cartesia, and just a bunch of ways to fuse. So there's a lot of different ways this deck could shake out.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait,
absolutely.
Is there any other thoughts on Draco Tail before we move on to another deck?
No.
Cobey, did you have another deck pulled up, or
I do have another deck ready to go,
pull it up?
and this is a personal favorite deck of mine.
Yeah,
Oh,
let's see it. Whip it out. I want to see it.
All right,
Oh,
God, here it comes.
another list. It's just another list. Never mind.
All right, so 48 cards.
Yes, sir. We've been
Tight
cooking.
48. Okay.
We've
It's
been
a tight
cooking, Cobey.
48. We have. So, normal summon Fallen of the White Dragon.
You guys are
Any
crazy.
anything that can make a rank 4. It doesn't have to be this card, but I'm buying them anyway, so I might as well play it in this.
There it is.
Anything that can get you to a rank 4 can basically get you to a Regulus, a Detonator, across,
And a UDF.
and a UDF and a pop 1, bounce 1.
If you're not interrupted.
If you're not interrupted, do not even come close to a hand trap in this deck or you're screwed. But
Cobey has the wrong Clizzy again.
ah,
God
Oh no,
dang
he's
it.
retarded and dyslexic.
Yeah.
perfect. Oh, that's bad. I ordered 3 Starlights of that Cartesia.
Did you actually?
No, I didn't. I don't spend money on cards.
That'd be so funny. Alright, this deck is doo ass, but it's so funny.
Okay. Ashton, I'm really interested in seeing your Dragon Link build. Just
Alright.
whatever you're working on now.
Let me pull up this thing here. Share the right. This guy. Y'all seeing my screen?
Oh my god.
Alright. This is a Dragon Link list that I have been sent from an unnamed source. I'm not going to say where I got this sent from.
Fuck
Right
that
on.
guy.
I was testing a little bit, and I don't know. It's just kind of weird. The new Dragon
What is-
Link, the new good Dragon Link monsters. No, don't do that.
What do those cards do?
So this one here, it on summon adds a level 7 Dark Dragon, and then locks you into Dark Extract monster twice a turn.
Oh no.
It is kind of rough. Oh, it's rough because the only thing not here in your extract that's not dark is Seals and Romulus. And not having Romulus access is kind of rough. And then this 7 dark right here, it can, if you have a Dark Link monster on the field, or Dark Dragon Link on the field, and it's in your hand, you can special it for free. And then once per turn, you can target a Link monster in your back row that was equipped by some effect, which the fusion monster does, to then summon it out. This is double trigger. It's just a fusion spell to fuse into this fusion down here. Why is my mouse not showing you guys? Here, I can do this. The fusion spell fuses the fusion monster down there. Fusion monster on summon searches for a drag or a rocket monster, and then it can once per turn equip a link from grave to a guy on your field. And this link 3 right here searches for the fusion spell. And the link 5 is similar to Borland already, just a different kind of negate. So it's weird. The deck is playing a lot of 1-ofs, as you can tell. It is more consistent. I'm not sure what the deck fully does yet. I haven't had a lot of chance to test around with it a lot. But yeah, that's Dragon Link. For some reason, this list is back on Borrowsword Dragon. I don't know why it's back on Borrowsword Dragon. But I will do some more testing and figure that out. I'm also probably going to work on my own list at some point. I just got to find the time.
I just want to point out there are 24 1-ofs
Yeah,
in that list.
that sounds like Dragon Link.
Give me 1 second here.
Yep.
I'm going to share my screen, and this is not post Dragon Link or post Burst Protocol. This is post Suda.
What is
And there are
this?
This was the heroes build I was gonna do, but there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. This is a 60 card list, and it's heroes. Sorry, I had to
20
turn
one-ofs.
my camera off. And there's only 20 one-ofs. You're on a 50 card list with 24 one-ofs.
This is not my list, as I just said, I'm not the biggest fan of this list. I'm gonna do some changes of my own. I think
He made that
safer
clear.
needs.
He didn't claim that set. He's not claiming that set, Cobey.
I'm just saying this is kind of
Sorry.
what has been thought of.
Not your list specifically, but it just...
Yeah,
It's interesting.
I feel like more bestials are needed for sure. I don't know. I need to do some more head crunching and look at this list. It's just not mine. What I have seen though, have noticed is a lot of lists are back on Lancia again. Even with
I can see it.
because your Draco Tail was on Lancia again. This list I'm showing is on Lancia. The next list that I'm going to pull up is also back on Lancia again. I think there's a fear for just banished decks in the next format.
Now, I don't necessarily know if I would play Lancia next format. I would have to see the results from Richmond. I was playing Lancia because Draco Tail's worst matchups were Malice and Lunalight. And Lancia handedly deals with both. Almost single-handedly deals with both. You have to draw playable, in order to win. Shout out Dawson. Lancia'd him twice with only 2 Lancias in my deck, and still lost that game because I didn't draw any names. But still, I mean, that card single-handedly... If you can see it and do any sort of combo, you just win against either of those decks.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's Dragon Link. It's pretty much the same slop combo that it was playing prior to the new cards. You're still ending on a bunch of interruptions, and also Lucid to Dark Ruler no more, and Roll, and Perilia, and Fua. So...
And Set Albaz.
And Set Albaz just cooks you, yeah. This is why I'm worried about playing this in Richmond, because of Set Albaz cooks me. And if Draco Tail's is the best deck going into Burst Protocol, I really don't want to walk into a Set Albaz every game.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it is looking a lot like a Draco Tail format next format.
Mm-hmm.
Like I might be playing either this next deck I'm going to show or Lunalight. We're going to find out.
Oh, I already see it pulled up. Go for it, Ashton.
Alright, the next deck I got pulled up here is Rescue Ace. We all know I love Rescue Ace.
Wee woo, wee woo.
Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. The deck gets 3 new cards. Or it gets a couple new cards here. We got Quick Attacker. It's just another extender, or extender/starter for Rescue Ace, which I'm excited about because the deck has been kind of hard out for starters with the banning of OSS. And then it also gets the new Link Monster, which is just a good thing to just sit on. It adds Hydra or HQ from deck or grave to hand, and lets you target a card in the field and destroy it if you use a quick player normal trap. So it's just extra interruptions, an extra big guy to sit on. Once again, still doing the same shit it was doing, just with more starters and a new endboard piece. You might play Impulse in it. Probably will be playing Impulse in it. Not much to talk about here. I just wanted to bring it up because this deck will be seen at the YCS. Most likely I'll be the one bringing it, but...
Ashton, I need you to swap to my screen real quick, if you can.
Yep.
Ashton
What
will
you
be
got?
the only one playing it, and he'll be
Jump
at
scare.
the top tables.
Ah!
Jump scare.
I don't see it. If I can't see it, I can't see it. It's not real. If I can't see it, it's not real. If I can't see it, it's not real. Put it away.
But I do have another list, and we were talking about Draco Tail being probably the best deck. I think the next deck, the next best deck, because I think Yummy is still up there and is extremely powerful. But I think the deck that does give Draco Tail a run for its money is Radiant Typhoon.
Yeah. That deck is really good.
I think this deck is crazy. I think the fact that they're not playing... This is just a random list. I found it on YGOPRODECK.com.
.com.
And they're not on Magnuma, which I think is crazy. This deck gets so many good cards in this set. They get Sheena, the Twin Storm Deities. When your opponent activates a card or effect where you control a wind monster, special summon it from your hand, and depending on what they activated, return all face-up monsters on the field to the hand, or return all spells and traps on the field to hand. And it's a dragon. So, Magnum Banish on summon, add this in the end phase. Your opponent activates a monster effect, adds Magnum back to your hand, Magnum again to add another one for next turn. I mean, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah, someone did that to me the other day on the simulator on EDO Pro. I was like, what the hell is going on here?
And I'm not going to lie, the Radiant Typhoon engine reminds me a lot of, and I mean a lot of Runic. It's all just quick play spell cards that people are running instead of hand traps. Super Poly, Fallen in the Virtuous, obviously 3 MST. Chant, Vision is a crazy card, a custom card, honestly. And then a card I want to talk about because, I've been watching a lot of Burst Protocol format duels, and I haven't seen Forbidden Crown basically anywhere. This card has been hyped up as the best card to come out this year, or in years. I mean, and it's a crazy card, and yet nobody plays it. This deck plays it, obviously. It makes sense because, well, it's a quick play spell card. But I haven't seen anybody else use it.
Do you think that's because people don't know how to use it yet?
No,
It's just one of those weird cards where it's going to find its format. It might not be right now on release.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm bad at this game. Okay, that's well established. However, every time I read this card, I cannot think of a single use case for it.
Which card?
Forbidden Crown.
Okay.
Because I look at it and it basically just reads, act as if a monster that is on the field is not on the field. Doesn't exist. And I think about it and it's like, okay, well, if I'm going for a game push, well, it's kind of hard to do that when there's another monster on the field that you can't run through. Okay, well, if I'm trying to break a board, well, yeah, the board may be broken, but depending on how you do that, that monster's still going to be there. I mean, it's almost impossible to remove. Okay, well, in order to, I don't know, insulate my combos, well, how many what, you're going to do this on an Arthalion on your turn? Or stop a Secretarion Dragon? It's all just for one turn. If this was all permanent, that's asking a lot. That's asking a lot. But then it's yeah, okay. You basically just take your opponent's best monster and it does not exist for the entire duel. Got it. But one turn, I just don't see the use case. And clearly nobody else has. Nobody's been playing it.
I think it's going to find its format. It's not going to be on release. It's going to be seen in probably topping lists on release, but it's going to, Richmond's going to have a topping list with this Forbidden Crown in it, but it's not going to be the best card in that deck. In a profile, they're going to say this card wasn't that good, and it's just going to fall out of the format. It'll find its format later on, but it's not right now.
Here's my hope. This is a roundabout way of saying this, but I hope this card gets an ulti in the next OTS. And then I can trade that ulti to Easton for 2 secrets. Just like I did with Thrust.
Yeah.
It's the exact same thing I did with Thrust, and I still have those Thrust copies.
I also got those thrusts too.
Yeah. This card will be $60, $70 on release. I don't see the 100 that Thrust was. Thank you, Ashton. But honestly, I wouldn't pay that. Would not pay that. And then the other toxic thing about this deck, and
Yeah, that card needs banned.
it's a Featherstorm deck. This card needs banned more than any other card I've ever seen. And honestly,
man.
people are playing Harpy's Conductor. Harpy's Conductor is an end board piece because they can use Vision to draw more cards and maybe draw into Featherstorm.
Yeah.
And then you can activate it from hand.
The conductor is serving literally no other purpose other than allowing you to drop.
It is a
activate from
Harpy
hand.
ID. That's it.
That's it. That sucks.
I'm thinking we run down the list of kind of just new cards and new themes in Burst Protocol, just to see if we want to touch on these cards or not at all. So new themes, Elven Notes. Is it gonna be good? What do we think?
I don't
No.
know. I don't really know anything about it. I know it has to do with the Power Patron stuff.
You just played against it 30 seconds ago.
That was not 30 seconds ago. That was like 45 minutes ago at this point, and you can.
It put out a herald. That's about it.
It put out a herald. That was it.
It did put out a herald, and it put out.
The assault modes, they
Has
any
it-
good, we think?
No.
Nah.
Elven Notes, it puts out a herald, and then it can effectively quick synchro into something that is a walking Dark Ruin no more on summon.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, that's kind of how I felt about it.
Cobey, what you got? What you doing here, buddy?
So the other day, Konami revealed a few cards. And by a few, I mean a lot of cards that I thought it might be good to go over. Now, these don't come out until Blazing Dominion. Oh, side note, this Hero Flash card right here, worst card ever printed. Anyways,
We can save this for a different podcast, these new cards.
you want to save these for a different one?
Yeah. 'Cause
Okay.
they don't affect the meta like we're talking about like right now. We'll
They
save the
don't. They just affect they affect Elven Notes. That's it.
Oh,
we'll
yeah.
talk about it.
There's one for
You what?
each deck, 'cause I was kind of just messing around with them as we were sitting here talking, just on the sim.
Mm-hmm.
Each one individually helps the deck they they're a part of. You'll see in their monster text, this card is always treated as a insert archetype card here. I'm kind of messing around with it, and even looking at some of the lists online that of people doing early testing with it. It seems like it's still going to be a heavy art mage deck list for that stuff, because it is the best one of the three monsters.
Yeah.
The normal spell is pretty cracked, because it just wrote as Medeus without being attached to a continuous. Or a Dark Lord for that matter. But that trap card is nuts. But it's, for the most part, it's just kind of alright.
Cobey, if you're talking, we can't hear you, bud.
I was not. Sorry, I was eating.
Okay. You're good.
Nice.
Yeah, we can talk about the new cards next week's podcast.
Before or after Genesis?
Oh, before Genesis.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
All right. I'll do a quick run through of just the new support and stuff. I mean, it's not going to be. We'll just quick fire these. Because the Elven Notes would be all right going for now. Maybe a little better after the new cards. Assault mode obviously going to be bad. It's assault mode. Oops, come back. No. Trying to get good podcast content by having that there. Assault mode bad. Archfiend stuff probably still bad. Ben, we're talking about armed dragons.
What?
There's new armed dragon stuff for this set.
Armed Dragons comes out in Burst Protocol?
Let me see. Let's see what we got for armed dragons. Control F.
I think there's like one card.
Oh, there's one card. It is Threat Armed Dragon. Let me pull it up here so I can see it. This card is in your graveyard. Target one dragon monster you control, destroy it. Special this card. Discard one card. Target one monster on the field. With 24 or less attack, destroy it. Then, if you control it, special one dragon from hand or deck that's 2 levels higher. They're pretty good, Ben, for Arm Dragon?
This card's really bad.
Okay, I mean, that whole archetype and deck is bad. Like it all matters on. Like, I don't know. So like, you're gonna use this to discard for any of their effects and get it to your grave, and then you can target dragon. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess it kind of helps it, but I don't know. You're just gonna end on the same stuff.
Like, you're probably going to play, what, 2 of it?
Yeah.
All
You
right.
don't have much room. You wouldn't have much room for anything else, like monster wise.
Yeah.
Dude, that deck's terrible.
Oh, I know. I just wanted to ask you about it because it's, the deck that you play. Okay.
I don't play it. Don't tell people that. What's the matter with you? I do not play that deck. Hey, chat, everybody understands that I do not play Armed Dragons. Okay?
Oh,
So
we got
everybody knows.
Artmage. Artmage, we said was going to get better. BES, that deck is ass. It's already a Master Duel and doesn't do anything. There's new,
Can we talk about Exo Sister real quick?
it's coming up here in 35 seconds.
Okay, no, I'm sorry.
Okay,
sure. There's new Dino support, which I think is decent. I've read it like one time quickly, and I want to read it again. Whatever Chaz stuff there is, I don't know. DDD, where's Tim at? Somebody get Tim in here.
Call him.
Tim's gonna say, like he says every format, DDD is the best deck. He's then gonna go X6 at a regional, and still say it's the best deck. So
Cry about it.
That or
Easton.
Whitewoods.
Easton, Dark Lords.
What?
Dark Lords.
They're all right. They do things.
They add Droplet, right?
Oh, still not great. Yeah, they had Droplet, Crown, all those things.
That's the DDD stuff. Doomsday. Cobey, you want to talk about Doomsday?
Still ass.
Cards are bad. The Power Patron card is really good out of Blazing Dominion, but that deck's bad.
Yeah.
Looks
Okay,
fun though.
We talked about Dracotel already. Exo Sister. Cobey, you have a list right here pulled up.
Yeah.
This is from
So
Master, or this is from OCG?
this is OCG. Yeah. So
Okay.
they have MACD, whatever, but
The new cards are
just
crazy.
showed the new cards are very good. I mean, Bat Matter at 3. You're running Caramel at 2. Exo Sister was always a pretty tight deck. I mean, you played all the lesbians, played some hand traps, played Shifter, played a bunch of traps,
Yeah.
and set up a mediocre end board. Not a mediocre end board, but a mid-range end board. But some spicy stuff I have seen them playing is Unbreakable Xyz Barrier.
Card's really
It's a counter. It's a counter trap that also pops a card, and if you're playing Utopia or Utopic monsters, you can do some cool stuff with it. But another card that I have seen Exo Sister play, and I think it's hilarious, is Zexal Field.
What?
And here, yep, Zexal Field. And here's why. An Xyz monster is special summoned to your field. Target one of those monsters and attach an Xyz monster from your extra deck or graveyard to that monster as material. Now, here's what you can do. If you summon Magnifica on your opponent's turn, which is entirely possible, not on your opponent's turn. If you summon Magnifica on your turn, Magnifica and then Zexofield and attach Kali Yuga.
No. Shut up.
I'm serious. I've seen it happen.
You can
You can summon Kali Yuga as a quick effect using Magnifica.
Huh.
I think that's terrifying.
It really is, because that's really easy to get to.
You
3
have to get
field,
to an
1
unsearchable field spell, but if you play 3 of that plus terraforming
plus prosperity.
plus prosperity, I mean, you've got good chances of seeing it. You've got better chances of seeing that than you do any spell or solemn.
Judgment.
Solemn's at 1, in TCG, but I mean,
What's
I
Kaluga?
Turn skip.
Kali Yuga is
Kaluga.
Calamity turn skip, but on an Xyz monster. And this Kali Yuga is legal, unlike the one at the YCS.
Oh, I know what you're
There
talking
was a
about.
there was a guy running a Kali Yuga turn skip deck
It just didn't
that
work.
cheated on stream multiple times because he didn't. I realized my camera's off. I still think that the entire point was to do that, so why would he go into a deck knowing it didn't work? I don't think he knew it, but some people say it was just straight up cheating.
Yeah, I think Exodus is going to be a real threat back in the format again.
You'll see it.
Alright.
The dude with the fattest ass at your locals will play that card.
I saw him yesterday. Badass.
Yeah.
Alright. Back to this list here. We were talking about the Albaz stuff. For Hire. For Hire is getting some new cards.
Hayden has assured me that deck is terrible, and he's the only person who will ever test it.
Somebody get Hayden on the podcast right now.
Not gonna happen.
Is there no invoke stuff?
Spenta.
Oh, the spoon.
That is actually an important thing to note.
We should bring that up.
When we were talking about Draco Tail,
We did not bring up that stuff.
we did not bring up the Magistus stuff.
That's alright.
It's alright. I think it adds a bit to the deck.
I mean,
So
yeah.
this is kind of
It makes it
the pack we're playing.
lose to like droll more, right? But it's like a solid. It's like a better end board.
So it's a slightly better end board. It's more fusion plays. It's slightly more resistant to like 1 ash because there's plenty of Draco Tail hands that do just lose to 1 ash. Less so now that you have 3 more starters in Fallen of the White Dragon, assuming you have a Draco Tail name somewhere. Because mind you, sorry, I keep talking about Draco Tail, but this deck is fascinating to me. Ecclesia is a starter because Ecclesia can summon Fallen of the White Dragon from deck, and then Fallen can summon the Ecclesia back from grave.
Correct.
So that portion does use your normal summon, but if you don't have a Lucius or Malulu in hand, then it's perfectly fine. Spenta or Spoon and Crowley, I'm just not the biggest fan of this. It makes you lose to draw more. It clogs up some hands. Spoon is a light spellcaster. That does come up sometimes. So honestly, I've seen people playing this that cut Frixel. But I don't know where people find the extra deck space. I think the extra deck is already
Very tight.
very, very tight. And then once you're adding at least 3, if not 4 more cards to it, it's... yeah.
We
But
should
yeah.
not also be playing Mechaba in this list?
No.
Okay.
I haven't seen Mechaba once.
Okay. Because Crowley just is Alistair, so I was just wondering.
Yeah. I have seen Caliga. Caliga is being played currently.
Killig is with the C.
I have seen Caliga. Caliga is very annoying unless you're playing Draco Tail, and in which case it doesn't matter.
True.
I mean, any Pan or Malulu or Arthalion outsit, it's not even a worry.
True. Alright. Um, there's new RDA stuff, which, it's all right.
Can we highlight a card real quick?
For what?
One of the craziest cards I've ever read. Tri-Brigade Springin's Kit.
Pull it up so we can read it.
It's right on your screen.
Okay, but I'm not showing my screen. You are. I can pull my
You're
screen.
sharing your screen.
I
Oh.
wasn't showing it on camera. I can pull it up.
I apologize. And I'm not talking for the Springin's deck. It is really good for the Springin's deck. But I have seen this card played in multiple decks, and especially a deck that I would like to bring up at some point. I just have to find a list real quick. This card is being played in Branded, and it's also being played in Yummy Tri-Brigade, which is, from what I've seen, very popular going into this next format.
Yummy
because it's a light beast. This can link into Snatchy. So
Owen's gonna be lit.
Owen's already on it. Owen already knows he's gonna be playing this deck. You already know. Two of his favorite decks of all time. He's gonna be mixing them.
He's gonna be so lit.
It's coming to the YCS. Like that's what he's
For
playing
sure.
probably.
But it's a free special if you control a Tri or Springens. And if it's sent to the graveyard, it can revive either Tri-Brigade, Springens, Fallen Valvaz, or a monster that mentions it. So in Branded, it's really good. It turns Branded Fusion into even more of a board breaker because you can send this into Albion Fuse into whatever, using your hand and stuff, and then Kit summon back Albaz. It's very good. This card just opens up so many lines because it allows a monster that mentions it. And I mean, if only there were a lot of cards that mention Fallen of Albaz, you know.
There is. I don't think there is. I can't click on the arrows because it turns off my share screen. But there's a lot. And Springens and Tri-Brigades.
So the card's kind of crazy. I wasn't just going off on a Springens tangent. That card is really, and I will try.
It'll be worth picking up.
Do what?
Said it'll be worth picking up just in case you want it for some pure Branded for some reason.
Yeah, I'm gonna need 3 of those for Omaha. Before you guys snag them all up.
Yeah. All right, we got junk cards. All right.
A lot of them.
The Canine. The one Canine's really good. There's a lot of new junk cards. We went over them, first podcast we did?
No.
I think so.
Yeah, we did.
The new Canine is insane. We talked about Magicians already. Magnet Warriors.
Nope.
Awful deck. Terrible. There's a new Penguin. That's it. Penguin K9. Might be good. Whenever that. Rockets. Springens. There's a new Therion card?
Is
It's probably the Springens XYZ. Probably mentioned something about Therion.
It does. It summons a Therion from deck. Yes, that card is very good. Yeah.
And the Yummy card's ass, and the Yusei cards are ass. Okay. Yeah, that is, that's what the new support looks like for this set. How long have we been going for? What we got here?
I don't know if you guys want to just watch a 10 minutes of a DB Grinder video or not, but it does show the combo really well.
Sure.
It's Fractal, send Nerval, add Kit, summon Kit into Snatchy, and now Snatchy is really good because it's a link 1 that points down for Tri-Brigades, which is really important.
Yeah.
And then Kit summons back Nerval, and then you summon out the Cupsy. Or no, you don't summon out the Cupsy. Sorry. Snatchy plus Nerval is full Yummy combo. and then at a certain point,
You make
you
the
link
link
to, and it sends Tri Brigade kit and Bear Brum from a deck and extra deck. This guy messed up. He summoned Herald first, so it banished the kit. But you get Revolt. I mean,
Yeah.
mind you, during this he did have one extra name in hand. He had one snatch yummy name, but just off of Bractal, you can essentially get this.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
It's gonna be annoying.
Bell is going to be so good next format. I can't tell you
Bell will
how
be
good that.
very good.
I think Bell is more of an auto include than Ash's next format. No, that's pretty crazy to say.
Ash is still really good
I'd say they're
against
both sitting the way
Jarvis.
they are right now.
Do what?
Both of them just
Brios.
do work against
I
fucking
think Bell.
Draco.
I think Bell is the third best hand trap.
Fua, Ash, Bell.
Fua, Ash, Bell.
Yep.
And Ash is almost solely there because it stops Fua.
Yeah. That's about it. Boys, we have any closing thoughts?
How long have we been going?
45.
45. Light episode today. I don't mind it. I
Before we
think
close it up, we gotta make sure we shout out the sponsor. Schwang Cattle Company.
Schwang Cattle Company.
Schwang
I
Cattle
don't
Company.
have the hat.
Shang
You know who
Schwang
got?
Cattle Company.
You know, I want to point this out. Ben got a hat on Thursday.
It's
Ben,
sick.
do you have the hat now?
Yeah, you want me to grab it?
I want you to
Yes.
grab it. Yeah.
Gotta wear the hat. Is it different than the ones we have?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it is, and I'm very jealous.
Snapback.
It's a snapback? Dude, this Velcro back is upsetting me.
Look at that bad boy right there.
Show the back of it. That's what we. The front's very important, but
Trucker.
The trucker hat, dude, goes crazy.
the trucker snapback. I'm so jealous of it.
Same.
Why? What's yours like?
It's all cloth.
Is it?
And Velcro.
It's
Pretty
Velcro.
gay.
It's just like
It's
the
a
canvas
nice
material.
hat.
It's
Don't
nice.
get me wrong. It's just not. It's just not a snapback with a.
It's just
with
not my
trucker.
style.
Yeah.
I feel that.
Yeah,
Thank
I
you,
think it
Dawson.
is.
Once
I
again.
think it is slightly worth mentioning while we're here and while we got the time that although it won't be nearly as meta warping as Burst Protocol, because it is after looking at the videos and the deck list and all of that, Burst Protocol is very meta warping. The Mesa Muertos is also it's not going to be crazy right off the bat, but there are a lot of cards worth talking about there.
It's not
The
after
map-
Haven't
the
even
main-
looked at it.
That is after the YCS. We don't have to go too in depth. We can probably wait till after the YCS to talk about it. But the masked heroes, I know heroes, boo. They're actually really crazy. I think they enable a lot of things that can be splashable in a lot of decks further down the line. And even more splashable than that is the new Dark Magician support, which does allow basically any deck to just play Witch of the Diabellstar and make a free Dragoon.
Rescue Ace support. We
Rescue
have the
Ace.
negate for evenly matched.
There you go.
There
And
you
you
go.
know what? Something we didn't touch on because we can't touch on it too much. The TCG exclusive archetype for Burst Protocol is some of the most, I don't want to say some of the most hyped that I've seen in recent history, but I mean, to be fair,
Is it?
I haven't seen anything about any other TCG exclusive deck before release, and that is the Jurassic Park deck.
Oh, have this
Konami and Yu-Gi-Oh! Social media has been like not regularly or anything like that, but they have made posts about it, kind of hyping it up. And it's dinos.
It
So
better be good dino
honestly,
support, or I'm gonna be mad.
if it's even slightly playable, I would expect to see it at Richmond.
Dino's not in a bad position. Like, even Dino Fiendsmith I was playing for a couple weeks just because I was fucking around with it, and it was not a bad deck. Like, you were ending on Fiendsmith line plus, like, a Dolka.
I think Misk
Like a
to 3 is
UCT.
all it takes for that deck to be meta.
I need to order Misks. Thank you for reminding me.
QCR Misks, I told you. QCR
You
Misks.
told me at lunch the other day, and I forgot.
I did.
We were drinking at lunch.
We were drinking at lunch. Shout out to our boss for buying us drinks at lunch.
I wish I could drink at lunch.
We were still on the clock, too.
East-
It was crazy.
Easton, you don't have to drink at lunch. You drink enough before
And
the night's
after.
over to be drunk the entire day.
Yeah, you're fine.
What are QCR Misks going for right now? QCR Misk.
You should have seen Ashton's girlfriend face yesterday. I killed the fucking pitcher of elk water, and then I went back and grabbed another one. She's like, "You grabbed another?"
Well, yeah.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Let's end the podcast here and then talk afterwards.
All right, bye guys. Thanks for joining us.
Bye,
Shout out
guys.
Schwang Cattle Company.
Hey,
And
shout out Dawson, shout out Collective 365, like we always like
shout
to
out, shout out the locals.
everyone. Team Maui.
Hey, Team out.
Team Maui.
All right. Bye, guys.